This year, the Ontario Volunteer Service Awards are showing us that Niagara has a lot of community members generously donating their time. So much so that the ceremony is being spaced out over 2 nights.
The Volunteer Service Awards are a special recognition program made by the Ontario government to recognize all volunteers from all non-for-profits from across the province. And it's been a 30-year program that has been instilled by the government of Ontario.
And why does the government host this every single year?
Just to give you an aspect of the amount of dedication that our volunteers give. If you look at even one of the pins that we actually give out, which is 60 years to a single organization, the dedication that it takes from one person to follow their heart in order to volunteer for something that's meaningful to them, why not take the time and say thank you to all those wonderful people from across the province?
And who is being recognized tonight?
Over 187 volunteers from across the community in Niagara region received an award, as well as, this is our second evening, so there was over 400 recipients in the past 2 days.
How does it feel to be recognized this evening?
Very nice, but there's so many other people. I mean, just the fact that I've been recognized doesn't mean that there are not a lot of other people out there, because there are. It's a lot of fun.
What's your favorite volunteering moment?
Well, there's so many, because when I worked with Mark Wiccabreda, who's the camera guy right now, he's insane. We used to do a little show, and we'd go around and talk to interesting people, and he took me every place from the youth hostel on Bridge Street to you name it. And with Jack Custer's, I went and had a hairpiece put on my head, and I ended the show on a motorcycle with a ZZ Top wig. So maybe they have some of that in the file that they can show. And then one of the best times was the VOCA people, doing a little interview with them. That was so much fun, because I was told when I started, now don't talk funny to them, like don't do their stuff. And when I was told that, I said, oh, well, then I should do that. And it was a lot of fun, and they liked it too.
Mr. Mike Balsom, 25 years, TVCOGECO.
How does it feel to be recognized this evening?
Well, I don't do this to be recognized. I do it because I enjoy it. I get out and meet people in the community. It's something that I started 25 years ago when I was in college to get some extra work in broadcasting and to hone my skills. But it's something that, you know, even when I decided not to pursue a career in broadcasting, that I knew I wanted to continue doing. It feels kind of strange to get recognized for it, because I don't do it for the recognition. I do it because I enjoy it. Besides TVCOGECO, I volunteer as a soccer coach. I'm also on a committee with the region, the Waste Management Advisory Committee. So it's another way that I volunteer, and I just enjoy giving back to the community. I love this community. I moved away from Niagara for 5.5 years, came back to Niagara, and I knew that this was where I wanted to be, and I wanted to contribute to this community.
What stands out from volunteering?
Well, through TVCOGECO, definitely I've met a lot of great people. Pete Rose, just a couple of years ago, a legend who should be in the Hall of Fame, one of my favorite interviews of all time. I also enjoy doing all of the political things. I enjoy that buzz that I get for the 3.5 hours of live television, whether it's a municipal election or the provincial election. I'm hoping we do the federal election as well. I get that buzz from the live broadcast. It really builds on the adrenaline throughout the evening, and when I'm done those nights, I can't sleep. It's just, I'm wired.
There's so many volunteers here in Niagara that the ceremony's been spread out over 2 nights. What do you think of the amount of participation that we have here in Niagara?
Well, what's amazing is that the reason why we need 2 nights is because we want to make sure we could have grouped everybody in one evening. But the importance here is to give every recognition to every recipient. As well, not to make it too long so that it's worthy and have a good time afterwards with the reception or just to meet with the community.
Our congratulations to George, Mike, and all of the other Ontario Volunteer Service Award winners. In total, about 9,000 people will be recognized across the province. Volunteering for The Source, I'm Brendan Sylvia.